What's up, family? Welcome back to another video. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. It helps the YouTube algorithm. I would definitely appreciate it. I just made it back from Colombia, Medellin. I'd like to talk to you. There were some very concerns while I was there. The trip went okay for myself. I didn't have too many problems. But my heart goes out to all the tourists that have passed away in Colombia, in Medellin. And I think there's one that passed away in Cartagena. This was unbelievable. I've been going to Colombia for years and I have never seen this many casualties happen to tourists. You know, there were four tourists that was a victim of robberies in Medellin, and they all resulted in their death. I've never seen nothing like this before, and I would like to discuss with you all about what should we do, what should we plan. Is Colombia becoming too dangerous for us to visit there? When I was there, nothing didn't happen to me. Only regret that I have, I didn't do as much content as I wanted to, because it was a lot of rain, and then they had the election. I couldn't go to Provenza, I couldn't go to all the other places, but I did go to the El Castillo. A friend of mine took me there, so I do have some content I would like to share with you. But what I want to talk about is the danger that's in Medellin that resulted in 3 people, 1 person in Cartagena, 3 people in Medellin. And all these deaths happened while I was there. You know, I kept hearing about them. It was like one after another, one after another, one after another. You know, the first one was the individual that was in Cartagena. He didn't want to give up his gold chain. The robbers tried to take it from him, and he refused, and they shot him, and he ended up dying from his wounds later on at the hospital. My heart and my prayers goes out to the family. I'm sure some of you probably heard about this, but I never said anything about it. I said it on my YouTube shorts. I did mention a couple of incidents that happened, you know, but this 4 people have died between October and mid-November in Colombia. Tourists. 4 people. 4 people. And then when I heard after the incident that happened with the tourist in Cartagena, then there was another tourist that came to Medellin for his birthday. And they found him deceased in his hotel room. I couldn't believe it. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you seriously? This can't be true. So there was number 2, which I couldn't believe. I was like, oh my God. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And the third situation happened when a tourist was stabbed multiple times and they found him in his hotel room. The third situation. Don't forget, I was there when all this was happening. So this made up. I just couldn't believe back to back of robberies. And these robberies resulted in tourist deaths in Medellin, in Colombia in general. I just couldn't believe it. And then there was just another attack. A tourist was sitting up with a girl. We don't know if she tried to set him up or not. But he was robbed, refused to give his belongings, his phone, whatever. And he was shot and killed. 4 deaths less than a year that happened in Medellin, Colombia. Should we still be going there? Is it worth going there? Is it really worth it? You know, and I have to think about it. If I'm going back, I don't know. I'm not for sure if I'm going back. But one thing I do know is that when tourists do go there, they ignore all the safety protocols. They ignore all the safety protocols. Like I just did a video on a ride share. Never allow anybody to get a ride share for you. You get your own ride share. That video only got maybe less than 100 views. I would never get into a car with a stranger. That's how that other tourist that was kidnapped, he trusted the girl to bring in. He said it was an Uber, but it wasn't. As soon as he gets to the car, they take him away to the house, and they try to kidnap him. It's like everybody, they just ignore the safety protocols. They ignore them. And to me, I would highly recommend you get in a consultation, whether for me or somebody else, if you're going to go to Colombia. Because Colombia is a very dangerous place. Very dangerous place. You know, when I stay at the hotel, I always check the ID, and this is a consent form. They have to sign this, okay, before they're allowed to come into the hotel. If you don't have no ID, then you cannot get into the hotel. But for some reason, there are people going down there to just ignore the safety protocols. I see people coming there all the time with jewelry, with watches, you know, expensive watches. And that's what get tourists into a lot of trouble. That's what get tourists into a lot of trouble. They ignore the safety protocol. And if you ever meet a girl, she talk about she got a second one that want to come visit, that's a red flag too. All the red flags are being ignored. And I believe this is the result why so many tourists are getting killed in Colombia. Okay? 4 people within less than a month that I've seen when I was there. And that's sad. That is really, really, really sad. It's not worth it. You know, there was a guy that was standing in customs that had on a thick gold chain. He had on a watch. And I walked up to him. I said, bro, you need to get rid of that jewelry because I guarantee you there's a 99.999% chance that you will get robbed for that jewelry. And he ignored me. So I don't say anything anymore. But they see these beautiful girls on these videos, you know, tits and ass, that's what everybody wants to see now. You know, they ignore all the rules. They ignore all the warning signs, then they get themselves in a messed up position. But that was, I've never, in all my time of traveling to Colombia, I've never seen nothing like this before. I've never seen multiple victims like this before. So we all need to have a talk. I mean, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. You know, if you want to set up a consultation, I'll be more than happy. But I just got back from Colombia. It went okay for us myself. I didn't get as much content as I want to, but I'm going to show you what I have. Okay? So guys, be very careful. I think we need to talk about maybe going somewhere else. Do you think we should be maybe looking at going somewhere else? Maybe Thailand may be a place to go. Maybe Playa del Carmen, Mexico may be a place to go. I heard there's stuff that happens in Mexico, but I don't hear as much as is happening in Colombia. You know, back to back casualties. You know, I've never seen nothing like this before. And this is very scary, but tourists are still going back, you know. And like I said, they're ignoring all the warning signs. They go there to get with these females, and these females are just setting them up. And these are reported cases that I'm telling you about the 4. Those are reported cases. You should hear about the unreported cases. I've talked to the locals down there, and they say they find so many tourists messed up down there. They become a victim. I can't tell you everything on this live. I can tell you everything on this video. But I can truly say a lot of them are going down there and they are not making it back. So if you are going to go down there, make sure that you follow safety protocols. That is very important. That is very important to follow the safety protocols. There are a lot of content creators that you can reach out to. If you don't want to reach out to me, reach out to somebody else. You know, there are people out there that would tell you what, you know, because my first trip to Colombia, I did get a consultation. Yes, I did. I did get a consultation. And it was worth it. It was really worth it. I highly recommend a consultation. I got my Instagram on my description. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me on Instagram. I'd be more than happy to help you. You know, but always, let me tell you this, before you travel to Colombia, make sure you stay in a hotel. Don't stay in the Airbnb your first time. And stay in El Poblado. It's the best area to stay in. The Santa Fe area. They got lots of beautiful resorts in those areas that you can stay, and they're very secure. And if you have a female that you're interested in coming to visit, do not go anywhere with her. Always have her to come to you, and always make them show their ID and they sign papers. They'll always sign the papers. The signature is down here before you can come visit me, so they know who you are. Don't ignore the safety protocols, okay? Don't do it. It's not worth your life. You know, I don't want you to ever have to put, you know, for your family have to go through something like this. Nobody should have to go through anything like this. This is too painful. I don't know what else to say, but my prayers goes out to all the fallen victims that lost their lives in Medellin, Colombia. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. If you have any questions about traveling, leave it in the comment section, and I hope you all watch this entire video, because most of my videos y'all don't really watch, but I hope you watch this one if you plan on traveling to Colombia. Take care.